Hello, I'm Sarah Gonzalez with the National Grain and Feed Association. I'm here with Bobby Frederick, our Director of Legislative Affairs. We're going to talk about what's been happening in Congress. So Bobby, the latest thing to happen in the Senate involved GMO labeling. Can you tell us exactly what happened?
Absolutely. Last Thursday night, July 7th, was an exciting night in the Senate. They did pass by a vote of 63 to 30 the Roberts-Stabenow Agreement on biotech labeling. And this is important because Vermont 2 years ago passed a mandatory labeling law of GMOs that kicked in on July 1st. And it's been a long time coming, but the Senate did act, and now we've got the House to work on.
So NGFA is part of a coalition of agricultural groups supporting this bill. Can you describe NGFA's position on this bill?
Absolutely. So the House a year ago passed a voluntary labeling approach, which NGFA preferred. However, given the hour and the political realities, we needed to get something that preempted Vermont state law and a multitude patchwork of other state laws. It just would have been an untenable situation otherwise. And so the Senate passed a bill that does preempt Vermont's law and sets a national standard for GMO labeling. And basically, USDA is going to take a couple years to write up some rules and provide 3 options for a mandatory disclosure of foods produced using biotechnology, either through a symbol, some text, or an electronic code like a QR code that are very popular these days. And so that is what was in the Senate bill. It does preempt Vermont, and it does provide consumers many avenues to find out what's in their food.
Okay, and so what should NGFA members be doing now?
Sure, so it was an uphill fight in the Senate, and again it passed 63 to 30, which is a 15-vote improvement on the initial Roberts approach back in March. But we have a huge hurdle to clear in the House. The House, over 350 days ago, passed a voluntary bill that they were very fond of, and again NGFA preferred. But we do support the Senate agreement. It is the best achievable and attainable deal at this hour. And so NGFA members can call, and I'll put this number in the newsletter, or just reach out to your legislators, the one that you have a good relationship with, or staff, and let them know how important it is to pass this Senate agreement. Congress leaves at the end of this week for the political conventions and the district work period in August. So for the next 7 weeks, Congress won't be doing DC-based work. They'll be back in their districts. So this is our last chance. If we don't get this one correct and it isn't passed by the end of this week, there's very real fears of reformulation concerns as well as threats to the fungible commingled grain supply.
Bobby, thank you for that summation.
Excellent. Thank you. Have a good week.
Thanks for watching us.